Welcome back, Sports Cards fans. Devin with 605 Sports Cards here. Today, not doing a rip. This is my first submission for having cards graded. I sent them in March 23rd, and they were back on April 10th. So about 3 weeks. I did use SGC for my first submission. It was a little cheaper than PSA. I know they say PSA gets you the better back if you go to sell as far as resale value, but no, they were, I think it said a couple months before you get your cards back, to where these said about 3 weeks, and like I said, the price was a little cheaper. So we're going to open this up and see how my first grading went. I did try to spend a little time to look these over before I sent them. You know, just based off what you research and what they say to look for. So we'll see how I did. Get rid of the packing info. And sent 14 cards in, I believe. So not a ton. Just kind of wanted to get a idea of how grading was. And see if our eyes we're okay on deciding what to grade. I did have a lot more cards I obviously wanted to send, but just wanted to give a little test there. So, there's SGC. So yeah, about 3 week turnaround time. Pretty quick for grading cards from what I have seen, where people have been waiting months from PSA or Beckett. I didn't know these have the black cases, so I thought that looked kind of cool and thought it would go some of my cards. But I did look at their site. They have a Pokemon deal. I think it's like $15 a card. I know they used to have a Topps Series 1 deal going that ended for like $9 a card. So if you do pay attention to their websites, you can get a little cheaper deal for sending cards in for grading. And this was just their standard option. It wasn't anything expensive or any express. But let's not wait any longer and see how it did. And the first one is very good. Got a 10 on our blue 1 of 5 Tom Brady at the Classics H2. So that's awesome that one came out as a 10. To my eye, it looked like it could have been a little off center, but apparently they said it was not. So starting off good with a 10 on the Tom Brady. Let's see how these stand up on there. Perfect. And our next one is our auto we sent in. It is a Desmond Ridder Prestige Extra Points out of 50 gold autograph. And a 10 also on both. So that is 2 for 2. See if we can go the whole stack that way. I doubt it. There's always going to be something you miss, especially my first time sending in cards. And a Phoenix here of Justin Jefferson. I believe this was the blue parallel out of 34, 35. Also got a 10. So we are doing good so far. See if we can just stand up the 10s, but if there gets to be too many, we'll just stack them. So 3 10s, and our next one is not a 10 for the first time, but is a 9.5 on the Optic Preview from the Donruss Sky Moore rookie card, and that one's at 25. So not too bad. We'll take a 9.5, especially on these low numbered cards. That's a cool looking card. I think that's a black. And we have another 9.5 on our no name Brock Purdy on the silver foil. So just a short print out of that Donruss hobby box. So doing good so far. And our one and only crunch time. This is the only thing I've pulled out of any Donruss blasters. Only crunch time, 0 downtowns. But nice Drew Brees here. And it got a 9. So not too bad. Well, here's our worst one so far. And an 8 on the base Brock Purdy. So So I guess if we're going to get an 8 on one, I'd rather have it be a base over that no name. So I'm not going to complain there. And this card, I think I pulled the night before I sent these off. So it was a late edition. So it's a nice 9.5 on the Kenny Pickett green prism. So that's a nice looking card. Did good on our rookie quarterbacks. And here is our case hit at the Don Ross with a 9.5 on the Sauce Gardner night moves. I am surprised with how high these grades really are for my first submission, and you know, being a rookie at what to look for. You know, obviously look at corners, edges, and any scuff marks or scratches on the cover, but you know, it's still very tough. So we have a 2021 Jamar Chase on the, I believe it's a pink one, and that is a 9.5 on the rated rookie. So that is a nice looking card there. I'm a fan of these black borders over just the plain clear that PSA does. And we'll see how some of these sell. I don't know how big of a difference it makes between PSA and these, but I feel like I'll take a little bit of a loss over waiting 2 or 3 months to get them back. So here's another Tom Brady of the Thrillers, the red plaid out of Rookies and Stars. I thought it looked nice, and it came back with a good grade. Probably the most valuable card, but I didn't have a ton of Tom Brady stuff, so I figured I would go ahead and send the few decent ones I had off. And here's another Desmond Ridder, another stellar rookies of the Rookies and Stars. And this one I believe was out of 50. Yep, 33 of 50 there. Hard to read. So Desmond Ridder, 1 of 10, 1 of 9.5, not bad. Got a good stack of 9.5s there. And our second to last card is another 10 of Garrett Wilson on the red. Kind of a, I don't know if it's a laser parallel, just kind of little squares in the background. So that's a 10 out of 80, 71 of 80. So there's a nice rookie card that got another 10. So it did really better than I thought it would as far as what grades would be. I'm going to complain about 4 10s and a big fat stack of 9.5s there. So we'll look at the 10. And ooh, this one hurts a little bit. And there is our 1-7 on the Breece Hall Genesis, unfortunately. Not sure what was so bad. I mean, the corners look good from what I can see. I did think the centering was maybe a little off. Kind of has maybe a tilt to it if you look at the bottom there. That was the one thing I saw that maybe. I was thinking maybe it'd get a 9, maybe an 8, but that's the one that got a 7. Still looks nice in the black border, and you know, it's a case hit rookie Breece Hall, so nice to have it protected in the slab here. So that does it for our first grading. We had the 1-7, a 1-8, 1-9, and a pile of 9.5s, 7 9.5s, and then as you can see, our 4 10s in the back. So overall, SGC, pretty happy with them. I like the fast turnaround times, so you're not waiting for months, worrying about your cards not showing up. 'Cause, I mean, it is a lot of money to send them out, and you know, obviously have a lot of money in cards going. So overall, I'll give SGC another shot. Hopefully, if we start using some of these other companies more, maybe they'll bump it up. I mean, supply and demand. If the customers are using SGC, it's going to bring these graded cards values up, and maybe give PSA a run for their money. So I just want to thank everybody that's liked, subscribed to my videos, to the channel, leaving comments. I try to talk back with everybody as much as I can. That'll do it for this unboxing, I guess. And those are my graded cards. Good experience overall. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.